Now you must be wondering, where have I been in the last like month and a half or so since I last dropped my last video about the M1 Pro MacBook. M1 Pro Max MacBook. Well, I'm gonna tell you where I've been. I've been searching the lands of earphones, headphones, and trying to figure out one thing, one question that everyone has. What is the best possible earbuds you could use for iPhones, MacBooks, iPads, everything in that sense? What's the best one you could use? Well, you know me, I love headphones. That's one of my favorite things in the world. So I've been testing out the three main competitors: AirPods Pro, the AirPods 3rd generation, and the Beats Studio Buds Pro. Well, now I get to tell you which one do I think is the best one, and you know what? The answer might surprise you. Let's jump into this video, y'all. Alright, so welcome back to the channel. It's Quade here, and you know what? We're gonna do this video with, do I want the hat on or do I want the hat off? I don't even know. My hat's being cut off actually, so let me just change that real quick. Alright, that should be fixed. You can see the top of my head now. Alright, so let's jump into this video. I'm going to be rating, comparing the AirPods Pro, the AirPods 3rd generation, and the Beats Studio Buds all in one singular battle to figure out which one is the best earbuds you can use for your Apple products. Because all three of these are from Apple. Apple make Beats products, so they all work with Apple products flawlessly. So I'm trying to tell you which one is the best one, the best bang for your buck. So let's jump into this. The first thing we're going to talk about today is the main important thing of this battle altogether, the sound quality. Let's jump into this one right now. So now first we're going to talk about, which one I think has the best sound quality. And I'm going to give you off right off the bat, I think the best sound quality is coming from the Beats Studio Buds. And that might sound surprising, but it might not sound surprising for some people. The Beats brand in total is known for their pretty decent sound. They're mostly known for having like bass heavy products, and because they're all marketed towards hip hop, R&B, which have bass heavy like songs and music. So of course that's one of the main things I listen to. I'm going to lean a little bit more towards the Beats Studio Buds, but even so, the bass is not that crazy because there is good. But I was honestly shocked and surprised by how clear these sound. Like, they sound really clear, they sound crisp, they sound nice. It gives you a nice band of sound along with a nice bass boost. And listen to it back to back with the AirPods Pro. I was kind of shocked how bassless the AirPods Pro were. I was into some songs where bass is usually very prevalent and it was just completely flat. And I don't know, maybe that was because I was to the spatial audio version of the music, and it could have been that. But even so, with spatial audio, it's supposed to sound better. It's supposed to sound like all around you. And I was getting that effect with the Beats Studio Buds, but with the AirPods Pro, for some weird reason, maybe it's just a particular song I listened to, it was not there. The bass was like non-existent, and I was kind of shocked, honestly, that it was given that kind of a weird produced sound. But you know what? It just made me even more fall in love with the Beats Studio Buds, and I was just like, wow, these actually sound pretty freaking great, and I was kind of shocked. Well, we'll say about the pros on the other hand though is that they do have a very clear sound. When it comes to Apple headphones in particular, you're not really getting it for the sound quality, you're getting it for the different features that I'm going to talk about in a little bit. But the sound is clear, it sounds great, it sounds better than it sounds better than the first and second generation of AirPods Pro. I mean, sorry, not AirPods Pro, but regular AirPods. But when it comes to the 3rd generation AirPods, I gotta say, I honestly think the AirPods 3rd generation have a ever so slightly better sound than the Studio Buds. I mean, sorry, than the AirPods Pros. And I think that might be because, maybe because it's newer, I don't know, but I think it also might be because of the lack of the gummy ear tips. Maybe you're just getting a more cleaner, clear sound straight from the headphones itself from the plastic, and that could be it. But the sound quality to me is like ever so slightly better. But where it does lack is that you don't get that nice seal, so you don't get like at least passive noise cancellation around you. You're gonna hear stuff. I think that does mess up a little bit. But when it comes to like the actual sound coming from the device, I think the 3rd generation sounds like a little bit better than the AirPods Pro. Maybe it's getting to a point where the AirPods Pros need to see an update, and I think hopefully we see that sometime soon. But overall, I gotta say my favorite earbuds from this three lineup in terms of sound quality has to be the Beats Studio Buds. You get the nice clear sound, you get the nice bass, you get good music from it. That's what all that matters, right? You get good sound quality from it. And listen to it over the past month, I was very taken aback and very shocked at how good these were. I take it to the gym, I feel in the zone, I get good sound quality from it. And all I'm getting from the end of the day is making sure I have good vocals. You know me, I'm a vocals person first, and vocals have to be very clear. And for me, the Beats Studio Buds give me that clear vocals I'm looking for. So next we're going to talk about the fit, and the fit is very, very, very interesting because when it comes to the fit of these three products, they're all different. All of them have a different fit, and some of them have a really good fit, some of them have a really bad fit. I'm laughing just thinking about it because it's literally like high, middle, low. Like, I'm telling you, and I think you can figure out the worst fit of all of them easily with no sense of doubt is the third generation AirPods. I hate having cold plastic in my ears. There's no seal, doesn't stay in properly. I shake my head maybe like for 2 seconds and they'll come flying out. You're gonna see in this clip right now that I already dropped one onto my laptop for work and it just came flying out. Just like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, hopefully this still works because, you know, once it's on the floor, I don't know what happened inside. It might be broken. I don't know at this point, but you know, I hope it's fine. The fit just doesn't fit for me. It all comes up to air shape, and my air shape just does not play nice with the way non-gummy tips earbuds work, and it just does not work for me personally. It might work for other people. Some people don't like the gummy tips, and they might find those fit better. In my use case, for my air shape, the AirPods third generation do not fit good, and I'll only use them in a home setting where I'm not moving around. I will not take them to the gym because I'll be probably fidgeting more with my earbuds than actually getting a workout in. So no way, Jose. Second best fit has to go to, no, let's change this up. Let's go to the best fit, and then we talk about why the middle fit is in the middle. So the best fit for me, and that's going to be 2 rounds for the Studio Buds, is going to be the Beats Studio Buds because they just fit magnificently. You're going to see in the clip right now, but they fit so well. I could shake my head, they're not flying out. My left ear does have a problem where they don't fit as good in my left ear, and this goes for any headphones in general. Like, my left ear is just a little bit weirder. It's just a different shape. I don't know why. But my right ear is perfect. It fits in nice. They're not gonna fall out. The seal that it creates is really, really well. It is great. I think I used the middle-sized tips, I think, or maybe the larger one, but I think it's the middle size. And I have no issues whatsoever. They just fit well. They fit the shape of my ear, and just the way the design of the product is itself. When it comes to the earbuds, it just fits magnificently. So I gotta give them props for that. Second is gonna be the AirPods Pros, and you know, the fit is not terrible, but I still have it's not that secure, and that doesn't matter what tips I use. I can use the small ones, the middle ones, the big ones, and they all do not fit right. There's always some type of issue with the fit, and that affects the noise canceling, which is a big thing, which we're gonna talk about soon. But not having a good fit, you're not getting the best out of the product, and for me, the fits is not that great. Maybe if I get some foam tips for them, it might fit better, but I'm talking about how this works out the box with what Apple gives me, and for me personally, I'm not a big fan of it. I had the best times I use my AirPods Pros is in the winter when I can put a hat over it so that it creates a better, it stays in my ear a little bit better. But in the summertime, I'm not gonna wear a winter hat, so that's not a reliable situation. But it could be better. That's pretty much what I'm saying. You know, it could be better, and I feel like the Beats Studio Buds offer me a more secure fit. So that is 2 rounds for the Beats Studio Buds, but let's see if that continues on in this ultimate battle. Alright, so now next we're going to talk about the design of the casing, the actual product itself. So let's quickly go over the design. We have the Beats Studio Buds first, and the design sucks. When it comes to the case. The case, they use a matte finish, almost. It's not even matte because it's very slippery, like a slippery plastic, and you can easily drop the case out of your hands. Also, taking them out the case is not easy. You have to grip onto it in a certain way, and it's pretty annoying. So you know, I don't like it because the amount of time that I probably drop my headphones trying to put them back in or take them out is a lot, and even the case itself might drop. It is just a bad setup. I don't know who thought this idea. It's a bad way to take the case design itself is horrible. The earbuds design itself to fit into the ear is good, but the case itself and putting them in, taking them out, it's pretty bad. I hate it. Worst of the worst, worst of the bunch. Middle pack, I would say The earbuds, the new AirPods 3rd generation, they are nicer compared to the first, second gen. You know, the stem is shorter. It looks more like an AirPod Pro. It looks pretty cool. It looks nice. I would give it a pretty nice design. It's top notch. I think Apple did really good here. But the best of the bunch is going to be the AirPods Studio Buds. The case is small. AirPods Studio Buds. Wow, I'm obsessed with that product, right? The first of the bunch is going to be the AirPods Pro because, you know, I think these are the best design Apple could have done for at the time. I think the rumor one is going to have no stem, which I think would be even better. But I honestly kind of like the stem too, because it is gives you something to hold on to, put it into your ear, and it's not a big long stem, and plus it has the gummy tips. The case itself is great. One thing about the 3rd generation though is that you have the MagSafe case. I think they did release an update for the Pros to have the MagSafe case too. I don't have it, but you know that is an option. So definitely, if you are picking these up, make sure you get the MagSafe case with it if you have a MagSafe charger. So overall for design, I would say AirPods Pro will take this one. Second will be the 3rd generation, dead last is gonna be the Studio Buds. Fix the case design, fix the way you put the things into the case, then maybe we could start talking. Alright, so next up is gonna be features, and features is gonna be a really big one because the features for most of them are kind of the same. I will say the Beats Studio Buds won't win the features round. I'll give you that right now because it does not have the chip that you need in Apple headphones to simultaneously switch between devices. So you know how you open up your AirPods Max, whatever you got, you put them on. At the click of a button in Bluetooth settings, or if you play a sound somewhere, it'll switch to that device. You can't do it with the Beats Studio Buds for whatever reason. That is pretty annoying, but you can do that with the AirPods Pro and the AirPods 3rd generation. And that feature alone takes you. That's why you buy Apple products, you know, for that easy connected devices. And the reason why the Beats don't do that, I believe so, is because they want people who have Android to buy these too, because it's not just a Apple product, it's a universal product. That's why it has USB-C charging, which I think is better. But if you're on the iPhone, it might just be more simple to have your device charged by Lightning because that's what the iPhone uses. But if you have like an Android device, using the Beats Studio Buds is going to be better because you already have USB-C, so charging it should be pretty easy because you already have a cable laying around. But when it comes to having like an iPhone or like an old iPad that doesn't have USB-C, it is more convenient to have the Lightning charger with you. So you're gonna have work around one cable. You see, that's why it's there. All right, so let's talk about active noise cancellation. So eliminated for active noise cancellation is going to be the 3rd generation. There's no active noise cancellation. There's no passive noise cancellation because there's no seal created by that cold plastic in your ears. You're going to hear everything around you. It sucks. And once you go to noise cancellation, you can't go back. I find it so hard to go back to regular headphones because I just love not hearing things around me. It could be passive. I don't care what it is. I just don't like hearing it. So it comes down to either the Beats Studio Buds or the AirPods Pro. And I gotta say, the AirPods Pro have way better noise cancellation than the Beats Studio Buds. The Beats Studio Buds have pretty decent, but where I notice that it's not that strong is that, say you turn on that mode. Ooh, I forgot the name of it. So when you want to turn on transparency mode for like the AirPods Pro, the Beats Studio Buds, when you turn on for the Beats Studio Buds, honestly, or like when you turn off active noise cancellation in general, you don't hear much of a difference, which is kind of weird, which makes it seem like, alright, the noise cancellation may not be that great. But when it comes to AirPods, when you put transparency mode on, or if you just turn off active noise cancellation altogether, you could tell that it was actually on, it was actually there, it was working, you know. So I would say between those two, I definitely gotta get to the AirPods Pro. It's way stronger. It's not best of the best, but it's still good. I heard that the best ones is gonna be Sony's new buds that came out recently, and I gotta try those out ASAP because I want to see what that's all about. But when it comes to these two, I gotta give the edge to the AirPods. I think you pay more for them anyway, so you pay for that better feature, having better noise cancellation. Apple probably like, whoa, you know what, we don't want to put that much good noise cancellation in these headphones because we still want people to buy our main product anyway. And it is cost more expensive, so it makes sense as to why the Beats Studio Buds don't have that much of a great active noise cancellation feature. Alright, so the last thing we're talking about now is going to be pricing, and the pricing range is all over the place for these. So the cheapest one coming in is going to be at $150 for the Beats Studio Buds. To me, that's an amazing price. You know, you can't go wrong with $150. I think for what you get for the product and like the sound quality, the noise cancellation, and everything, that whole full package, that's a way better price. You know, I think that's a nice entry level point into these headphones. Next up would be 180, or you get them on sale for maybe like 170 for the AirPods 3rd generation. You know, I think that's also a decent price. But for the things you're losing compared to the Beats Earbuds, I don't know if I pick it up. You do get the easy connective to all your other devices, but is it really that big of a deal? I mean, it sounded like a big deal before, but when you're saving over like almost $30, I think you might want to think about that a little bit. Cause money doesn't grow on trees. Okay, it really does not. Most expensive is gonna be the AirPods Pro at $250. You might find them on sale for cheaper, maybe $200 or less, but at $250 baseline price, that's super expensive for some earbuds. It's $100 difference between those and the Beats Earbuds, and they do have similar features. So I don't know if if you're looking still strapped on cash, you want to save some money. The Beats Earbuds looking really nice, and you know what? You could get them in white if you really want white headphones that bad. So if I gotta go for pricing for the features you get, I gotta go with the Beats Earbuds, man. Though you get a really good price compared to the others, and I gotta say it's much more bang for your buck. It's much more worth it. And this is coming from a guy who usually try to buy like the best of the best, but at the end of the day, saving money goes a longer way in life than having the best of the best. All right, so to wrap this up, I completely lost track of who won each round, so give me 1 second. All right, so totaling up, the AirPods 3rd generation won none. I'm sorry, it won no round, but it does have some higher points, like a slightly better sound quality in the buds, and I think that's pretty much it. And pricing, I guess, a little bit. Even though I think that pricing is pretty bad in between those two devices, so actually no, it loses that too. The AirPods Pro wins out in terms of design and in terms of features, and the Beats Earbuds win in terms of sound quality, in terms of comfort and fit. And pricing, I think that it has the best pricing for the features that you get. So that's 3 rounds. It won the most, so hooray! The Beats Earbuds is the best product, in my opinion, for Apple fans to pick up for in terms of headphones. It's cheapest price, you get good features for it that's compared to the AirPods Pro, and you get really good sound. So that is my quick comparison of those 3 headphones. The 3rd generation is cool, but if you want something really good, I will still go for the Beats. I'm sorry, I really would. That's just my opinion. But thank you for watching. It is Quad A here. I'll be here again with some more tech videos, as you know me, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out.